Not bad. Would have been better with a win, but nice to be out there. It's not fun to miss time. Not really used to it, so it was a little bit tough to deal with because I haven't really missed many games. So different, something different. But here we are.
If you wouldn't mind sharing, did you have a positive test?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Did you have symptomatic?
No, I had symptoms. Yeah, that's why I had to miss 10 days. So, as you can hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how did you feel about your conditioning?
Felt pretty good. I think a lot of thanks to the training staff and the organization. They did a great job of taking care of me and getting me ready to go. I felt pretty good out there personally. So, I mean, it's never easy to miss 10 days, and mentally and physically. But I thought my physical conditioning was good. So, a lot of credit to them. The Rangers do a really good job of supporting us through all these things, and whether it's trainers or nutritionists, there's a really good support team. So I owe a lot of thanks to them. They were a great A for sure.
You skated over 3 miles tonight on the ice with the broadcast announced. Can you tell us what you did in this time to just kind of maintain that physical condition?
It's the secret. No, just like a lot of the assault bike and just as much as you can, eating healthy. I got a lot of time to sleep, obviously, which is good. So, like I said, a lot of credit to them. The strength team and everyone was really supportive, and it makes it a little bit easier because, like I said, uncharted waters for me a little bit.
You mentioned you haven't missed a lot of games in the last few years. When you have, I don't know if you call it a chance, but when you're watching games on television, looking at it from that perspective, I mean, did you pick things up during that time, especially if you felt like you could help them out of your back?
Yes and no. I think I'm always watching games and stuff, so it's not really that different. Other than I wasn't playing them, I'm always watching hockey and rewatching our game, our shifts, and stuff like that. So I think I'm pretty conscious of what's going on out there. But there's little things you pick up on. I was really proud of the way our team played. I thought it was really gritty effort on the road. Real nice to sit back and watch them win games. It was nice. You feel a little bit guilty when you're not out there with your teammates and you can't be a part of it, and it's a little bit frustrating. But for them to pull out a few wins was great, and really happy that the way everyone came together. And it sounds like they had a good time on the trip, and it was a good 4 games. I just don't think we put it together for 60 minutes, unfortunately. I think we had stretches where we were good and we controlled the play, had some chances, and we didn't score on those chances. And then in the third period, we kind of pushed a little bit and tried to play catch up and got away from our game a bit. And unfortunately, in this league, you got to play 60 minutes, and they're a team that plays pretty sound defensively. And then as soon as there's a turnover, they strike, and we made too many turnovers and fueled their offense a little bit. So a little bit frustrating, obviously, especially coming back. You want to try to help the team out, and to lose a game, it kind of sucks, but we'll get back at it. We got a couple of days of practice here to get after it and be ready to go for Friday.
It seemed like you guys struggled a little bit through the neutral zone. Was it something that they were doing, or what did you see there?
I think it's more just puck management. I thought when we had chances tonight, we were simple. We were straight lines, kind of what you've seen the last little while, a template of what makes us successful. And then we got it, throwing pucks in the middle a little bit. I think a little bit sloppy and not our best execution. And obviously, the result is what it is.
Even while you were out, Brian, gritty wins, the goalies played really well, but they haven't scored a lot of goals. Like, what do you think you guys need to do more to generate more offense?
I think just to continue to do what we were doing. I think, when, like, for example, a good stretch in that second period, there we had some great chances. It's just a matter of playing that consistent hockey all the time. We can't get frustrated when it's not going in and start to, one guy takes over and goes all around the ice or throwing passes cross ice. I mean, we just got to stick with it. I think we can still fire more shots, still get to the front of the net, which are obviously very cliche answers, but I still think that that's the recipe. And if you look at the goals we have scored this year, you're around the net, they're banging them in, they're loose pucks, and I think it's going to come. I think we've shown signs that we can generate and dominate the game. We just got to do it for 60 minutes. I think that was the issue tonight.
Did you hear Artemi say he missed you?
Not really. Yeah, it was good to be back though. It was we had some chances tonight and just wouldn't quite go for us. I think maybe if we're able to get one early in the game, it changes the game a bit. Unfortunately, we couldn't bury one, but nice to be back with all the boys. I mean, it's hockey is my life and my family. I couldn't be around either of them, so it's pretty frustrating, and just nice to have some normalcy and try to get back to normal here.
You lose a guy like Ryan Reeves pretty early on. For such a player that he is, do you feel that through the lineup?
Of course, yeah, and especially, we had Lindy go down for a little bit too. You're playing with 11 forwards, 5D. You try to play your structure and get used to your line mates. All of a sudden, you lose a D and a forward. It's a little bit frustrating, but I thought the guys did a good job of managing the game. But he's a big part of our team, and obviously, him just being on the bench like that. I mean, that just shows his character and how much he loves us and being around the boys. And Like I said, we got a couple of days here to regroup, and it's been a pretty good stretch for us, and 4 of the last 5. And obviously tonight wasn't the best effort, but I think we have to try to stay positive, and we're in a pretty good spot here. We got to get to work this week and be ready for Friday.